We have a new United States aircraft carrier heading to the Middle East. We have the USS George Washington, which is currently right here, heading on over to the Middle East to a couple theories about it. People think that it's going to replace the USS Abraham Lincoln, which is very fair theory. The US Abraham Lincoln, they haven't docked in, actually, they haven't had like a port call in like 8 months, almost going up on 9 months right now. A lot of situations on board are not ideal, like the food and etc. So a lot of complaints there, and it makes sense that a U.S. carrier would be coming to relieve the Abraham Lincoln. However, with the USS, uh, sorry, I got distracted there. With the USS George Washington, we could have three aircraft carriers there at the same time. If the USS Abraham Lincoln doesn't leave, there's a little bit of an overlap. Plus, the Islamic Republic is lulled into a sense of, hey, Donald Trump isn't going to attack. Well, let's just add another aircraft carrier there for good measure. I think that's a plausible theory. The reason why is because we actually have yet again another aircraft carrier. So that one is currently off of Malaysia. But if we go to San Diego, we have the USS Theodore Roosevelt. And this ship is still headed for the Middle East as well. It's supposed to leave within the next few weeks and to arrive somewhere mid-September or early October off the coast of Iran. Now, why is this one significant? If you take the USS Theodore Roosevelt away from San Diego, the Pacific Ocean is left without any United States aircraft carriers. Do you guys know what that means? It's a window for China to do whatever it might want to do. So, USS Theodore Roosevelt goes to the Middle East. The USS George Washington goes to the Middle East. Both of those carriers were operating in the Pacific Ocean. Now, neither of them will be. They'll be going to the Middle East. The USS Abraham Lincoln is going to be out of commission for about 2 years. It's going to have a major overhaul and repairs. That's it. That's the Pacific Ocean given over to China in terms of aircraft carrier superiority, although we can see that Taiwan has been preparing for that for a long time. So, guys, three aircraft carriers off the coast of Iran is what we're looking at. In just a matter of 5 to 7 days is when the George Washington will arrive. The last time that theories regarding the aircraft carriers came out, it was before February 28th, and USS Abraham Lincoln and the Gerald Ford. Well, the Gerald Ford came second. People were saying, oh, yeah, as soon as the Gerald Ford arrives off the coast of Iran, the strikes will begin. And that was exactly the case. People said it's just a threat. It's not going to happen. That threat is still on the table now, it seems. So let's keep our eyes on that. And there was also very unusual activity today over the Middle East. This is what flight radar looked like. There were nothing, absolutely nothing going on. It was completely empty. A single Turkish military aircraft plane flying over Turkey. Everyone turned off their transponder. This is sparking some rumors here as well, but it's not completely uncalled for because today we had the Arabs who met with the heads of military in the Red Sea. So this is what we're looking at today. You can see actually a lot of different countries. Let's make that bigger. Some of these surprised me. This is why the airspace was empty. You got everyone from the United Kingdom to Australia and other countries like Canada. Just basically everyone, really. Everyone came in to join in on providing safety and security in the Red Sea. Right. Well, except there's a slight problem.
That guy in
Yeah.
the suit is bothering me.
Yeah, he's kind of out of place.
Like, look, zoom out. This was a perfect picture. Can we? Oh my God! Why did that guy have to be there? Why is it bothering me that that guy in the suit is there?
Yeah,
It's
a little
such.
bit.
I don't know. Do I have OCD? I think I have OCD.
Maybe.
All right, go on.
So, Armin, what do you think? You have a couple major things happening. All these countries, so 50 guys, remember, a lot of these countries were actually the Arabs here. They were already a part of this. 15 more countries just got added on today. So, namely, a lot of the European countries you'll see here, like Spain over there. Um, I actually don't know what flag this is, if anyone knows. Let's go over here. What is this? Is that Malaysia? I don't know. I think
No.
it is. We know Sweden back there. Okay.
Wait,
So, yeah.
no, it's okay.
So, Armin, what do you think? Do you think we're finally going to see some safety and security in the Red Sea here? Because this is what Saudi Arabia has pushed to happen, the Red Sea Alliance. And then apparently Pakistan is the deputy to this alliance. So the hierarchy is Saudi Arabia, who made it, then Pakistan, then all the other countries are supposed to coordinate or listen to them. This was immediately tested again. All those big wigs gathered in one room could not stop Jazan from being hit again today by the Houthis. Two more drones landed on a Jazan oil storage tank, and it's on fire once again. Um, not looking too good for the
It's
Jazan
pretty
oil
clever, you
refinery.
know.
Yeah,
You know why it's pretty clever? Because the Houthis want to make this alliance look pathetic. So they're basically, as the oil in the signature has it, without the oil even being, not the oil, without the ink even being dried, they want to show how meaningless this is by attacking and then demonstrating that nothing is happening.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then quick coming over to the aircraft carriers, guys. Again, look, this is where one of them is right now. It just left Singapore. It's headed to the Middle East. The other one is in San Diego over here. And that's also headed for the Middle East soon. This entire region will be left without United States aircraft carriers. And instead, we'll have three here at the same time. Then the US Abraham Lincoln afterwards will be relieved by the USS Theodore Roosevelt. That looks like three. Three are scheduled to remain for quite a period of time, potentially for strikes. I mean, if I had to guess, if you want to have maximum firepower next week, USS George Washington arrives in 5 to 7 days. Before February 28th, we saw the strikes commence about 24 to 48 hours after the Gerald Ford arrived. So, going off of that logic was just one theory. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen. It's one way that things can happen. Armin, what do you think about the U.S. aircraft carriers? More is good? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be more. It's going to be replacement, probably, right? And I think it's good to replace the ones that are already there because some of those soldiers have been there stuck in these airstrike carrier groups or the amphibious groups there for very long. Like USS Abraham Lincoln, the soldiers there have been stuck there for 250 days. And I know, guys, I know they signed up for it, but at some point these people need to go home because it's like a lot of pressure being stuck it there in the middle of the sea with some of these people haven't been on land for such a long time, right? So it's a lot of pressure. So we need the soldiers to be at their best, so it's good that they could go home and some other people come and take their place, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But there will be an overlap. That
Yeah.
overlap
For how
where there's
long?
going to be three there at the same time.
Hmm.
That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm zooming in on personally here. It's a good deception tactic. Um, in other words, let's give you some more CENTCOM news. The United States is up to something quite nefarious. CENTCOM launched today their first ever multinational attack drone task force. What this means is that CENTCOM will now be using most countries' drones to conduct attacks from now on. And you guessed it, on the Islamic Republic. Who else? Oh, man. This will be Probably other than Ukraine's, it'll be the first. It's the United States military's first dedicated one-way attack drone squadron. It's a unit completely made up of drones. This is the idea behind it. Let's make this a little bit larger for you guys. Whoa, so many lines. Crazy. Interesting. This is the drone task force. Do you guys, by the way, look at the things here in the image? Everything you see here is a drone. Drone. These are water drones, underwater drones, one-way Shahed, Lucas drones, everything. This entire unit is drones. That is it. And that's the US military's first one. Guess they're going to test out their new toys on the IRGC. Technology is moving up. Isn't that cool?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's the
In addition
future
to
of
that,
war.
yeah, absolutely.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.